What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil Remake. For Bonus 3, we're gonna hit Real Survival Mode. I haven't been looking forward to this. Believe it or not, the easiest one to do Real Survival with is Jill Valentine. Now, as stated in the last video, to unlock Real Survival Mode, you need to beat the game in under 5 hours, or 5 hours or less, and you'll unlock the new mode, Real Survival Mode. This is originally what Capcom wanted Resident Evil to be, this style of gameplay, which I'll get into when we actually skip all these cutscenes and get into actual gameplay. I have heard that you have to beat the game once and then beat it again on once again in order to get Real Survival, but no, I think you just have to beat it in 5 hours or less. Now, the button setup has not changed at all when playing on the original GameCube, but be sure to put your defense items on manual. This way you can use them at your own leisure, because you do not want to waste your secondary items in Real Survival Mode. They're basically your crutch for this. And allow me to show you what has changed with the enemies. I just love watching this scene. It's so well put together. It's really gruesome. It's deadly. It shows how monstrous these zombies really are. And these eyes get me every time. Ugh. Alright, every enemy, sad to say, can no longer be targeted by pressing the aim button. You have to manually aim for every single enemy. That's one of the major hooks for Real Survival Mode. Not exactly a hook, more like a punishment. You cannot auto-aim on enemies, which means you have to be precise with your shots and try not to miss. Another thing about Real Survival Mode, it's automatically on hard mode. There is no way to change it. You will always be on hard mode in Real Survival. So, let's recap here. You can't auto-aim on enemies, and you are on hard mode, which means there's less ammo, and every enemy does double damage. Awesome. I have found that your AI partner, Barry, in my scenario, does not show up as often as he should. There's a lot of situations where he does show up to give you extra ammo. Not so much in this one. He still gives you the lovely message. He leaves you a message saying he left some stuff in the item room. And that's about it. After the beginning and that one message, you barely see him again. Except for this. Capcom aren't complete sadists. They did let you trigger this special cutscene to get the shotgun early, which you really, really want. And by the way, it doesn't hurt to practice headshots for Real Survival Mode, and the next mode, which we'll get into in the next bonus episode. So it's really good to learn how to pull off headshots because you need to spare every piece of ammo you have. Like I said, hard mode, healing items, and ammo are very scarce. You will run out very quickly, and you'll barely be able to find any ammo. Something else I've noticed, going from normal to hard mode, is a lot of places where ammo was, like higher powered ammo, like shotgun shells, they will become handgun bullets. So, chances are you're going to have a lot of handgun bullets, barely any shotgun or grenade launcher ammo. Now, here's the other big thing from Real Survival Mode. Everyone hates this. And it's in the item box. There is nothing. Every item box is its own box. It goes by reality rules. None of the item boxes are connected, which means if you want something and you left it in another item box clear across the game, you have to go back and get it. You cannot just put an item in any box. You need to strategize. So I found the best box to put it in is actually this one for the stairs. This is where you want to keep most of your items because this is the easiest way to get around the mansion, whether it be back to the front or just staying in this general area. So I chose to keep most of my items here. Now, something else. That door with the broken knob, it's no longer broken. So there's at least one thing they decided to be happy with. Now, coming all the way here, the closet key and first aid spray you normally get in the first box are actually down in the medicine room. So I would suggest putting items you would need here for later down here in this box, because this is the only place you'll need them. So I decided to put the special chemical down here, and the shotgun's gone. Yeah, I ran out of ammo killing zombies on my way here. Alright, so I accidentally got bitten by Yawn here, and I did save Richard because you want this so bad! You really want the assault shotgun. It does twice as much damage, and you definitely need that in real survival mode. Now, what happens if you actually get poisoned by Yawn this early in the game? You get the regular cutscene here, but as I said earlier, Barry isn't here to help you that much. So, guess what? You have to go heal yourself. Yep, they give you the map and tell you where the antidote is. Now, the rest of this real survival video, I'll chime in every now and again just to tell you what has changed. But other than that, I'm just going to show you the best strategies to take on the bosses. The first one being Sir Trevor, the big crimson head here. And I'll also say whether certain things changed in the mansion. Now, Sir Trevor is actually the easiest of all the bosses because he follows simple Crimson Head rules. He will slow down and run after you. Basically, wow, he missed all of that. But when you have the assault shotgun, he is piss easy. 3 shots, and it's a good thing that I didn't miss any of those shots because these are very, very good item places. And, yeah, that was supposed to be shotgun shells, but it's handgun ammo now. Thanks a lot, Real Survival Mode. You're very, very helpful when it comes to me surviving. And by the way, save all the ink ribbons you can. You're going to want to save very frequently. Alright, going to here to fight Plant 42 now. I actually, there is a difference coming up. When you're supposed to close the shutters to drain the water, because this is hard mode, the pressure goes up a lot faster. I actually ended up on 70% pressure when I was finished here. So it goes up a lot faster, and you need to be very quick, which means you're going to want to look at the valve early. Getting to the actual boss fight here, Plant 42 does nothing different. All of his tentacles can hit you from this upper path, so you would think that going downstairs would actually be helpful. Not really. You're going to want to be up here, being able to hit him whenever he opens the pod here. And bringing your handgun with all that ammo you've collected so far would definitely be a good idea. You could technically kill Plant 42 with all the handgun ammo and save all the shotgun ammo, but by this point, you're probably hurting for healing items, which means you'll want to kill it as fast as you can. Because these bosses are very hard now. There's only a couple that I can think of that are actually, you know, a little easy, especially when you're trying to conserve ammo. Plant 42 is not one of these bosses. This corner right here is actually a pretty good corner. Although the tentacles can get you there, they don't go for you as much. And by the way, you might want to consider redoing the fight if one of the tentacles knocks you off this platform, because you will go from fine to either orange caution or danger. It really, really hurts. Having this be hard mode was very, very mean. Not gonna lie here. But other than that, Plant 42 is actually very similar to how he was in the beginning. I wouldn't suggest having Richard die so that Barry comes in to kill this boss automatically, because you're going to want that assault shotgun. Because if you leave Richard to die, you don't get his gun. So, pick your poison. Do you want a free boss fight, or do you want a better item to help you out in the rest of the game? It's your choice, but I decided to go with fighting the actual boss just so I could keep a more powerful item. May not be a lot of ammo, but It does help in tight situations. Okay, Yawn. Round 2 with Yawn the Snake. First time you couldn't kill him, this time we have to. Now this is the other easy boss fight I was talking about. Sir Trevor being the first, because 3 shots with the assault shotgun, he's dead. Yawn, you can kill with the knife. You don't have to waste a single bullet. Now me being a little rushed, and I just wanted to get this done quickly, it takes a long time to kill Yawn with the knife because you have to run up really close and just follow in this exact same pattern the entire time. Yawn is very easy because you can get him in this infinite circular pattern and you can just knife him the entire time. That takes a very long time though, so trust me when I say this, you'll be happy that I went guns blazing for this because it would take for freaking ever. Something else that has changed on the way here, and it actually has to do with the spiders. I probably could have saved this for Black Tiger, but forget it. That fight didn't last very long. We've met with spiders so far in this playthrough, and the spiders now deal instant poison. Actually, anything that can poison you in hard mode or real survival. Very, 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 very high chances of instant poison. It's not fun. Like Yawn, he bit me once, instant poison. The small snakes outside, instant poison. The spiders, instant poison. And the worst thing is, all spiders that you kill have little baby spiders inside them, which also cause instant poison. It's a very, very mean setup they have here, but if you want an easy time and have a lot more ammo later, trust me, use the knife on Yawn, or the handgun bullets if you wanted to go a little faster. Because, spoilers, I'm not going to have a lot of ammo by the end of the game. This sucked. Alright, the real spider fight, Black Tiger. As I said just a few seconds ago, every spider has instant poison. Black Tiger does twice as much damage as he does now, and he's also a lot more aggressive. Staying in his path too long, he will charge for you immediately, and it is not fun. His little baby spiders there also show up a lot faster, which means you'll have to deal with them a lot more. Black Tiger, which I never got to show off, can also dodge attacks. Yeah, in my regular playthroughs, I killed him so fast I never got to show that he can dodge attacks. So, in real survival mode, it is very annoying trying to get past this, because now he's dodging attacks. It doesn't take a lot of ammo. It's just the fact that you have to aim. Anyway, I'm running out of ammo here, and I'm poisoned. Getting down to the wire here.
Thanks, Jill.
Alright, the boss fight with Lisa Trevor. Something you really want to watch out for. Lisa can kill Barry. You need Barry alive. Trust me, you do not want him to die for the ending. Having his Magnum is very good, but if you want the final kill of the actual Tyrant, like if you're going for a completist run like I am, you want him to live. Now, how do you distract Lisa? Shoot her once with a high-powered gun like the Magnum. You do that, and she will come after you. Which definitely helps, but eventually Barry will re-distract her, but you'll have just enough time to finish off Lisa by opening up the crypt. And that's pretty much it for the rest of the differences inside the mansion, and not a lot of changed in the laboratory, which is where we're about to go. Just be sure you have all your items in one box, so you don't have to go running all over creation just to get 2 items for this ending here. And the reason I chose Jill, she has more inventory. A lot more to bring along into the lab.
It's Magnum.
Alright, the Tyrant fight. This is actually a lot more difficult, seeing as how I have no ammo left. In the lab, there is barely any ammo, mostly handgun ammo. And guess where I left the gun? Back on disc 1. Yeah, if you want to keep your handgun, good for you, but there were a lot more items you needed to bring over to disc 2. If you wanted, you could have put the medals in to open up the gates there, and then went all the way back into the mansion, bring stuff with you. That's probably the more viable solution. But if you're in a hurry, like I am most of the time, you'll just go there and pray for good luck. Let me tell you that luck didn't last. There was only handgun ammo in the laboratory. There is no higher ammo in this entire complex. There's a few healing items, but not a lot of ammo. This last boss fight's gonna be a bitch. One more boss, and then we will have finished real survival mode. The final Tyrant on the roof. Now, throughout this entire playthrough, the grenade glitch actually still works. Infinite ammos, infinite guns, anything like that, gone. The grenade glitch still works. So definitely use that to clear out the zombies and crimson heads. That's how you'll have enough ammo to fight the boss, or if you just want to cheat the entire way. That's what I did. Now, the boss here. By this point, you're not going to have a lot of ammo unless you glitched your way, then have at it, you'll have plenty of ammo. But if you're playing legitimately, there is no shotgun ammo on the way up to this heliport. There is one healing item on the way up here. No Magnum ammo is ever there when you need it. And I have 6 flame rounds, which were in the save room here, and that's it. Now, don't think the AI partner isn't doing anything. It's actually doing a lot of damage. Barry does a lot of damage with his Magnum, so you're going to want to rely on him sometimes to get you out of sticky situations. And by the way, remember to keep some secondary items handy. They actually help against the Tyrant, just like the taser did right there. So eventually, the rocket launcher shows up. What's the hard part about this? Aiming. It no longer auto-aims on the Tyrant, so what do you have to do? You actually have to do something. Holy crap! So you don't want to stay close to the Tyrant because he can get you, but you do want to have him in frame. There we go. There's one. And one more for the kill. Very, very nice. And that's it. That's the end of real survival mode and all the bosses.
Your wife?
Jill, you did a fine job.
Not bad, I must say. So, next time we're doing invisible enemy mode. God help me.